National High School Player of the Year. He's been gone a few years. Now we're going to get to see him play. I think that's great news. It's great news. A lot of people down on that. A lot of haters out there. I'm not one of them. No, really, I'm not one of them. We have a great email here. This is from Rob in Indianapolis. Brian, please, let me help you. It's not country western music or country and western music. It's just country music. I don't know. Rob, when I was growing up, not that I'm an aficionado, when I was growing up in the Depression, yes, and the Great Depression, I thought it was country western. No? Rob says no one but an out-of-touch East Coast elitist says country western. They all sound like condescending snobs when they do. Don't be that guy. Rob, I think I'm that guy. I think I'm that guy. Listen to this specifically in the middle of this news conference tonight.
My 10-year-old daughter, who was pretty neutral in this whole deal.
10-year-old?
Because I would ask her, what do you want Daddy to do? Whatever you want to do, Daddy.
Playing the daddy role.
It's a good answer, but what do you want me to do? Well, she wouldn't say it until after the news broke. She started crying. We sat on our back porch. And
daughter, in the back porch.
As children, I could be chased by 5 defensive linemen. They scare me. Daddy, my daughter cries. It softens me up.
I'll
she
fight
said,
anybody.
Daddy, I wanted you to go back and win one more Super Bowl. And I said, I didn't tell them that before. She said, well, I didn't want to make that decision for you. It's amazing what you learn from your children. But she said, well, can you go back? I said, it's too late.
Oh, Daddy, can you go back? We're on the back porch. Daddy, can you win another Super Bowl? Oh! That is it. That's the one that just gets you. He's out in the beaten-up hat, the T-shirt, brings in his crying 10-year-old daughter, talks about, the type of guy that you want in the foxhole. And then he had the story, I'll relay it, where the high school kids are out at the field that he's been throwing the ball around with. And they said, hey, Coach Brett, are you going to be coming to the game Friday? And he said, well, I might be out of town. And they all said, yes. Look, he's a master. He's a master. And he's subtle, and he's just, kind of a regular guy. He's very good at it. He's a compelling watch. I'm not making fun of him. He's a compelling watch. And as I pointed out on this show, Brian Kenny Show on ESPN Radio, when he went to the Jets, I thought it was an excellent move by the Jets, by him. Made perfect sense. He went to the #1 market. He wanted attention. He felt spurned. You get attention in the #1 market, certainly. And he played well, had him 8-3, but then they lost 4 out of 5, and he broke down. So I feel like I've seen this movie before, but okay, if the Vikings want to go through it, okay. Fine. Enjoy. I'm wondering now, for this hour, it's the last hour we talked about, what was a bigger move? Shaq to the Cavs. With LeBron, obviously.
Cause arthritis pain. Available at major drugstores and local pharmacies.
The Scott Van Pelt Show.
I have to talk about Los Angeles fans. They're off. I'm sorry. They're off. Wow, Manny's back. Manny Wood. They acted like it didn't happen, and then, guess who's back? And now we're going to charge them the $99 for the seats and the T-shirts. That's ridiculous. But I'm not mad at the Dodgers. I have to say to Dodger fans, you're just awful. The game starts, no one's there. No one's there. I'm sorry. As fans, you're lousy.
The Scott Van Pelt Show. Weekdays on ESPN Radio and ESPNRadio.com. A great summer tradition. The Little League World Series is here.
Whatever happens, you guys keep your hands up. Let's go. Long time.
Experience the magic as the top Little Leaguers from around the world gather in Williamsport. Radio and ESPNRadio.com.
Jason Stark is going to join us in about 10 minutes, and we'll talk about Steven Strasburg signing, the #1 pick in the draft, and everybody pretty much fallen into line last night before the deadline of Major League Baseball. And once-in-a-lifetime pitcher, according to scouts, according to most everybody, signs up with the Washington Nationals. Jason Stark will join us. Today's guest will appear via the Subway Fresh Take Hotline. Instead of greasy fast food, try a Subway Fresh Fit Meal.